to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it. Summer is here and Real Sports Cards is hitting the road on June 16th. I'm talking about the 2025 Real Sports Cards Summer Road Trip, where we'll be virtually road tripping across the country, with a few in-person stops mixed in, giving away something every single day of the road trip tied to the city that we happen to be in that day. All right here on the Real Sports Cards app. But that's just the beginning of the fun, because similar to our collector games last year, you'll be able to accumulate points every single break for a chance to win break credit. The point totals for this will reset weekly, so no matter when you decide to join the fun, you'll always have a chance at the top spot that week. But there will still be a massive prize for the person that accumulates the most points during the duration of the road trip. The road trip begins June 16th on our way to Fanatics Fest in New York City, and will continue through September 7th when we make it back to Minneapolis in time for the grand opening of our new store. We'll have more info on all of this coming soon, which will be posted right here in the app. In the meantime, start grabbing your favorite road trip snacks, crafting that perfect playlist, and filling up on gas, because this is going to be a road trip to remember.
All right, what's going on, everyone? Titus here, ready to get started with some more Bowman. I just realize that I forgot to update this after we hit the printing plate on the last one. So bounty's at 9,400 for this. I'm just going to update it now so that it shows correctly. But yeah, 9,400 hit printing plate 101 autograph, which is kind of cool. So just pays out $100 for printing plates. Need a super or platinum or something else to pay out the full amount. So let's do this. I got just a couple spots left in Score Football for the next break, and then we're all full on Pokemon after that for 4 o'clock. So we might end up doing that one next, but hopefully we can get Score full for the next one. I think let's start off with Asia here. So Asia's always kind of fun. It's just one auto, but you get 12 Asia Mojos. So it's essentially the equivalent of like a third of a jumbo box. Like if you had 3 of these like side by side, you'd have a jumbo box. But then with the additional Asia Mojo parallels, I feel like usually they end up being like half the price of a jumbo box. So being a little bit more expensive per auto, but the Asia Mojos are actually very, very low print run on them. So you end up seeing very few make it to eBay or make it to US in general. All right, so here we go. Good luck, everyone. Again, all cards are going to ship in this, but I'll go pretty quickly through the base paper. Just stick it a little bit there. Cap 50 of 99 green parallel starting us off. Marlins to Hurlis. Troy Milton, saw him the other week here. So these are the Asia Mojo refractors. They look very similar to the Mega Box Mojos, like from Bowman to Bowman to Chrome, but they don't do any Mega Boxes for Bowman Draft. This is the only way to get them. Sticking a little bit there. Trey Lipscomb refractor. Dylan Ray mojo. And Kenzie Noel, Khalil Watson. Chet Williams Invicta. Yeah, say hello when you pop in. We've had a fun day so far. A couple Bowman breaks, some personals. It's been fun. No super fractors yet though. Drew Breaker, Walter Ford, Iverson Ortega. So should have auto here in the stack. Messick, Knorr, Barco, and Jimmy Crooks. The Fall League. I think that was not this past fall, but the year before that. Cardinals. Just forget these older autos are a little bit thicker. Cardinals going to Fletcher Show on Jimmy Crooks. For the Draft Asia box. Evening breaks are all teased up. We're going to lead out with a Bowman Jumbo half case picker team again. That'll be from a fresh case though. And then, yeah, we'll plan on doing the second half of that case as well once the first half gets off to a good start. And then I'm also going to do a full case picker team later on. Late night one. And I did tease kind of a cool $99 Bowman random as well, called the Top Shelf Special. We've had a box of 2016 Bowman Chrome for, I don't know, maybe since the National last year. Let me get it back here. But this is a sick product that has the first Bowman autos of Vlad Jr., Juan Soto, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Like, all-timer, all-time Bowman class, and you don't see boxes of that anywhere nowadays. So should be a fun one. But, I mean, I figured if there's anything holding a super fracture that's sitting on the shelf there, might be that one. Been there the longest. I think it's that, like a Bowman Hobby 25 for some more cards, and then through 24 Sapphire in there too. Sapphire's our best shot at getting a 101, so put that one in there. 2016 Bowman Chrome Bizzle is that one I was just talking about. Oh yeah, that was actually the first break that Ryan ever did for real breaks. 2016 Bowman Chrome. I think one time he posted the team prices from that. It was like $40 for the Blue Jays or something. Alrighty, here we go. Kobe Mayo Red Rookie. I do want the bounty today. If I don't hit it, I want there to be 0 Bowman boxes left in the store. We'll go try to find some more. Luis Pena on the mini diamonds going to the Brewers. Brewers to White Tiger. Yeah, Brewers are a great team to get in this one with. Obviously, they got the best 25 Bowman checklist, and then they got Mizrowski in 22, so kind of stacked. Orioles to Matthew Novak on that Kobe Mayo. Tricon base chrome. Tatis 2 of 399. All right, there's a low serial number. Just kind of throwing stuff up there to start. Gold Shimmer. Caden Kendall, go Twins. 13 of 50 on that one. Twins to Tom Rod. Yeah, win-win, Bizzle. And a third win in there would be hitting the bounty. I guess this is high serial number for now. Yeah, we got 3 cases of Bowman Jumbo in today. We're literally going to rip all of them. Everything goes according to plan. Mogollon for the White Sox. I'm a Terry Ryan fan. Up there. Birds Elmo, the X Fractor. We're going to have some fun tonight, Bizzle. Christian Campbell out of 299, 65 of 299. High serial number. Might not last long, though. 64 of 125. It does beat that one. Cameron 80 for the Braves. Going to strike first. Red Sox to Jeff Renshaw. What's up, Joser? How was your 4th of July? Marcos Torres, Reptilian. And we got old ad here, too. Awesome. Welcome. All right. Those are just the warm-up for this beast of a box, though. 22 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo. Got 5 autographs in here. Get 1 in each pack. But as big of a pack as you'll see, all of the hobby. I hate that sound. That sound of styrofoam. Just scraping against the side of the box. Michael Busch hit another home run today too. Jeez, pretty good series he's got going. How hard's the wind blowing out? I think we'll just go pack by pack. We got time. We'll pull off the paper from each side. All paper there. Not sure which side the autos are going to be on. Jackson Holiday. Jackson Holiday Invicta. Let's be on the other side. Top loaded for the Orioles. And some more paper here. The bottom of the pack. Gilbert's. Jace Young with gold behind it. Zach Veen. Jace Young refractor. And then auto is Hodo. Orioles on that one. Going to Matthew Novak. All base autos so far. What's up with that? Get some work to do on that front. Rockies to Jeff Renshaw. We'll get some color in here. Veens 27 out of 50. That Chase Young sleeved up too. One of those must be numbered. Harry Ford, 17 of 199 for the Mariners. That is pack number 1. On the 7 left in Score Football. We're essentially all full on the next Bowman PYT, just paper base is available, so we don't have to sell that too. We have people local that'll take it at a little bit cheaper price since we don't have to ship it. I'll sell it in the one this morning. Just roll with it. Rest of the chrome. Taylor Simpson in there. And paper. Oops. Caught it right as it was about to tip. Oh! Oh my goodness! Victor Medeiros, red refractor out of 1 of 5. That's out of nowhere. Sick card, but Neto would have been pretty epic there. That's what I had as the teaser picture last night, I think. Medeiros to the Angels and Gerbic. All right, so that'll be low serial as well. So I guess I might as well just do this. Sick hits. Joe's, mine was great. Spent some time with family on the lake. Got a little bit sunburnt. Some good food. Good times. Austin Hendrick, 109 of 499. Reds to Bear Davis. That was a pretty good pack there. Color match true red auto 1 of 5. Some Mizrowski paper on the back there. Tamar Johnson, Jackson Holiday inserts. Yeah, Greg. Maybe we can still be friends. Little young chrome there in that one. Yeah, the Super Jumbos are expensive, but you do just get a ton of stuff in here. Cade Doughty, refractor auto numbered to 499. That's going to go to the Blue Jays for Fletcher Show. 375 is going to be a high serial, I believe. Yep. Actually, by a lot. A rocker in there. Logan Tanner. Reds on that to Bear Davis. 74 of 199. Oh, so we'll be going to close on Score Football too. Sweets. Yeah, we're going to roll right into that. Otherwise, we'll probably have to do Pokemon first. But if we get closed out here, it'll be perfect. And Troy Melton that I accidentally grabbed there. Brandon Barrera, 65 of 71 on the Sparkle Auto. Back to back for the Blue Jays. Going to Fletcher Show. Kevin Parada, this should be numbered. Parada going to the Mets for Sinsping. 150 out of 250 there on that refractor. Kevin Cross, heir appearance. And Hendry Mendez, the purple. It's 184 of 250. One pack left. Ben Joyce, Jordan Beck refractors, Raider. Just leave up Beck since he's a friend of ours. He's actually having a really good year too. I don't know if his cards have moved much, but since he plays for the Rockies, but he's having a really nice season. Brooks Lee, go Twins. Did not see who it was when I picked this up. Nathan Martorella, 111 of 499 for the Padres. It's going to be our final auto. Padres to Ty Montgomery. Get that Yeti cap up there still. All right, and that is going to do it here. So, no super refractor, but we did get a red refractor, which is not bad. It's pretty close. So, printing plate earlier, 105 red refractor auto. We're close. We're knocking on that door. Holiday and Jet Williams Invictas. Some base chromes and refractors. Beck, Joyce, Young, Charlie Condon. Some other unnumbered color here. Torres, Perdomo, Wilkinson, Hendrick, Triantos, Melton, Ray, Noel, Watson, Arteaga, Ford, Baker, Knorr, Messick, and Hunter Barco. Top loaded Jackson Holiday, and then Kobe Mayo, red rookie for the Orioles. Numbered stuff. Yeti cap out of 99. Mendez 250. Parada 250. Tanner 199. Campbell 299. Hendrick 499. Tatis 399. Ford 499. Cameron 125. It's like popcorn out there. I don't know what they're they're cooking up. Zach Veen 27 out of 50. The Rockies. Jeff Renshaw. Martorella to 499 for the Padres. Ty Montgomery. Douglas Hodo III for the Orioles. Matthew Novak. Mogollon, White Sox. Terry Ryan fan. Jimmy Crooks III for the Cardinals. Cardinals to Fletcher Show. Jeremy Pena. Or not Jeremy Pena. Luis Pena. Brewers to White Tiger. And then this one is not actually low serial number. Caden Kendall, 13 of 50 gold shimmer for the Twins. Going to Tom Rod. High serial number was Blue Jays for Fletcher Show. Cade Doughty, 375 of 499. Also had Brandon Barrera. Sparkle Auto at 71. And this was top card and low serial number. Victor Medeiros, 1 of 5 red refractor auto. True red. Going to Gerbeck. Top spot in the team assignments. Getting the Angels. Let me throw points in here and then hopefully get started with Score Football. Picking the top 2 spots, and then J's for Fletcher Show. Sweet, switch you back over to the desktop here. So Fletcher Show and Greg right there for the overall, so they're in the top 10. And then for the week, looks like they're not in the top 10. I thought that updated. Maybe it didn't update. Okay, so maybe, oh, there we go. There's Greg. They're at 12, so good stuff, fellas. I'll see you here in just a minute for select. Looks like we're all, or not select, score. So all full on score, and then we'll have Pokemon to follow. Again, this Bowman's basically full. It's just paper base left, so if anybody wants to snag that, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, next Bowman drop-in will be an hour and 15 minutes here at 5 o'clock with a fresh case, jumbo half case pick your team. So we'll keep cruising along, trying to hit this 101. It'll be at 94.50 for this number 267. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you here in a second.